Do you know what are the top 5 regrets of the dying? I know it sounds a little bit strange, a little bit morbid, but it's actually a really, really good question. And I first came across this when I heard about this one nurse called Bronnie Ware. And she is what's called a palliative nurse, or the kind of nurse that takes care of people who are in hospice care. They don't really have anybody that takes care of them, and they're pretty much going to be on their deathbeds for quite a while. So she has been taking care of them. And so the story goes is that she was serving these people for many years as this kind of nurse, and she had all sorts of interactions and conversations with people, and these people confided in her and told her all sorts of things, and some of them were their top regrets. And so she kind of put a book together actually based upon what those 5 regrets were, and I want to share them with you because if you're anything like me, and you probably are as a business owner, you're a high achiever, then you're the kind of person that does not want to have any kind of regrets in life. So hopefully this video is going to show you what are those top 5 regrets, and hopefully you can avoid making them, or if you are making them right now, you're in that direction, then you can make a U-turn. So I'm going to go and do a countdown from 5 to 1, 5 being the least popular to 1 being the most popular. So coming in at number 5 is regret number 5 is I wish that I had let myself be happier. So many people that she spoke with said that, sometimes, they wish that they were happier, that they end up kind of not leading the most happiest of lives due to their marriages, due to their kids, maybe due to their jobs, their bosses, all sorts of things. So then my question for you is, hey, are you really happy? And are you on your way to be able to say at the end of your life, yes, I really lived a happy life? I hope that you are. I'm definitely doing or on that road or on that track. And I did an exercise with my wife recently that maybe might help you, is that we went out to dinner, we had a date night, and while we were out, we decided to go through a bucket list. And these are the bucket lists of the things that we want to do before we die. A lot of them had to do with traveling, and just it was so cool to think, hey, this is something to look forward to, with your partner, with your spouse, that you can enjoy doing things together. So, hey, if you haven't done that, maybe you should give that a try. Okay, so coming in at regret number 4 is I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. And this is so true. Just think about all of your friends from high school. How many friends are you still in touch with? Think about all of your friends from college. How many friends are you in touch with? If you're like the average person, probably not that many. So, hey, you know what? If you want to go back and get in touch with somebody from your previous past, then maybe it's a good idea to reach out to them through Facebook or Twitter or some other kind of social network. For me and my friends, we, back from my college days, many, many years ago, we still keep in touch and we celebrate birthdays. So maybe that's something that's kind of helpful. If you're the kind of person that organizes things, then you could be the organizer and take the lead and go out with, a group of people that you call close friends whenever you celebrate birthdays or other occasions. And that can be something that's fun for you to enjoy. Coming in at regret number 3 is I wish I'd had the courage to express my feelings. I think this is a big one for a lot of people. I think that's why it comes in at number 3. A lot of people really kind of tiptoe around others in their lives, whether they be at the workplace or even in their marriage, and they don't really express their true feelings, whether they're frustrated or maybe even whether they're happy or loving. So, if you're somebody that is kind of on that boat, then hey, be careful, because you really do want to express yourself, and there's always better ways for you to be able to express yourself without getting into conflict. So just keep that in mind. Regret number 2 is I wish I hadn't worked so hard. And this is a big one. And this is a big one that I deal with a lot of the clients that I work with too. And a lot of them do work, 8, 10, 12-hour days, sometimes 6, 7 days a week because they're, business people, they're business owners. And so they hustle and they're natural achievers. And so they end up working a lot of hours, and it does affect their home life because when they come home, they're super tired and they're just not really fully able to engage with their spouse or with their kids. And so it's kind of an issue. So I think a lot of people do suffer from this. So if that's you, then hey, just be careful. Think about, hey, how much time do I really want to spend at home, and how much time do I really want to spend in my business? and then think about what are your priorities. And sometimes, you do have to work a little bit longer for a short period of time so that you can experience a longer period of time where you're, enjoying the fruit of your labor. And that's okay too, but as long as you kind of create boundaries for yourself and for your family. And coming in at regret number 1 is, I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. And sometimes I see this happening to a lot of people where, they have expectations that they want to please others, whether it be in their families, their parents, maybe their partners, their spouse, or they're just afraid to take risks. And I think that really is something that causes a lot of regrets in people. I think I was on that road many, many years ago. And I was just, happy at my corporate job. I was making good money. But then I really wasn't feeling fulfilled, and I wasn't really feeling satisfied. And I know the expectations that I had of me from when I was growing up was, hey, you get a job, you climb up the corporate ladder, you make more money, 6 figures, and you're set for life and you can retire. But really, I felt like there was more to life than just that. And I wanted more of significance and more purpose, and I want to do things that change and impact people's lives. So that's why I kind of steered away from that road. And now, I serve full-time for my favorite nonprofit, and I own several businesses, and truly it has been rewarding. It definitely has its challenges, but it has been rewarding. So then my question to you is, are you living a life true to yourselves and not to others? And I hope that you are. And if not, then maybe it's time to take inventory and to think about, hey, where are you heading and where is your ultimate destination? So I hope you enjoyed this video about the 5 regrets of the dying, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.